Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's a story of the transformative impact of having one person who believes in you. The new documentary, The Quincy Avery Effect, follows an NFL coach who overcame homelessness and harsh critics to guide some of football's biggest stars.
Sports is very much a business, so what we have is a large population of people not getting the chance just based upon how they look.
It's cliche, it's like the black athlete story, but it's real.
They didn't think we were smart enough to play the quarterback position. These young men need help. I can help them.
Quincy has helped me become one of the top 11 quarterbacks in the country.
He's one of the best coaches that I've ever worked with.
There's so much adversity I faced early in my life with family.
I've seen guys with so much potential not make it.
Hugh takes those guys who people have given up on, and he gets them there.
Joining us to share more, we welcome the man himself, Quincy Avery. Good morning, Quincy.
Good morning. How you doing today?
Good. Your story really is incredible, but let me have you define the Quincy effect, the Quincy Avery effect.
Yeah, I think that, the Quincy Avery Effect, really what this documentary about is just resilience, right? Being committed to a task, being committed to a goal, and being unwavering in the things that you're willing to do in order to receive the fruits of that labor. Right, I went through a lot of difficult moments, a lot of difficult times in order to get the things that I wanted. Now I'm fortunate to train the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Right, I get to train more NFL quarterbacks than anybody. But there were so many opportunities for me to quit, for me to stop, and for me to just go on a different path. But I was really steadfast in the things that I said I wanted to do, and I was willing to do whatever it took to get there. And I think that people can take that with them.
Oh, absolutely. What people don't know, maybe you graduated from college, then you ended up getting a job, an unpaid job with the UCLA football team. Then you're living out of your car, but you make the most of that opportunity and move on. What is it about you that says, I'm going to overcome this?
Because I said I was. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of times people say things like, oh, I'm going to do this. Like,
right.
I got this goal in mind. But their words and their actions are not congruent.
Yeah.
Right? They try to find ways or shortcuts or find an easy way out of the thing that they were saying because life got too difficult. I only know one way, and that is just to work as hard as I possibly can to get the things that I said I wanted and the things that I desire. And I don't know what's on the other side of hard work, but I know that if I work hard enough, I will see something positive, right? In every loss, I'm able to receive valuable information, valuable lessons. I'm not the smartest guy. If I was the smartest guy, it wouldn't have took me a year to get my first client, right? But I was willing to work.
Yeah.
Right. I was just willing to put my head down and continue to work.
What I hear from watching the documentary is that you can relate to these young men in a way that others can't. And is that about overcoming hardships?
I think so. I think that the quarterback position is a lot like life, right? You are going to go through some of the most difficult positions that you can imagine. It's going to be very rough, right? We're going to have critical errors that really, really cost us. And they cost the team, right? Like same way it would cost your family. But you got to be willing to get back up, step back up, and go do the little things right so that you can correct those mistakes and you don't make the same mistake twice. And I think that we relate to each other in the same way because we're both willing to put in the work. We're both willing to do whatever it takes to be successful. And we both have a goal in mind that we're willing to make steps towards each and every day.
Yeah, you talk about how Warren Moon was an example for you as a quarterback in the NFL, and you looked up to him and learned from him as well. But you also really took care of your mom, as in your mom supported your every step, right?
She was there to support me. She was there to listen when I was going through difficult times. She was there to encourage me.
And then your dad was also a quarterback in the CFL.
Well, my dad coached. He coached in the NFL. He was a coach. He was a quarterback for the University of Minnesota. He didn't end up playing in the CFL. He was supposed to. He got injured, and that ended that. But I got to see him do some cool things as well. Like I got to see two parents who were really, really able to work really hard and able to achieve a lot of things. I also got to see my dad get to what success looked like. He was a coach in the NFL, and he lost all of that, right? And I got to see him bounce back, right? And it wasn't always, it wasn't just a continued steady. It just kept getting better. There was good times, there was bad times,
Right.
but every single day he was like, I'm gonna be a better version of myself today than I was yesterday, and that is that is important and cool to me.
And you're now a dad to a beautiful daughter.
Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to have an 8-year-old who is the star of the show, or star of my life, right? And I'm able to do so many things in order to be a dad. Like I train professional quarterbacks in the morning in Atlanta. I'll fly to another city, whether that is Florida, I mean Fort Lauderdale or Dallas, train another group of NFL quarterbacks, and I'm flying home every single day to pick her up from school. Like those are the
Wow.
sacrifices that I'm willing to make for my daughter because I not only want to be the best quarterback trainer, but I want to be the best dad. And being able to do these things, I hope that when she looks back, she won't have seen the difficult times, but she'll see somebody who's willing to make sacrifices for them.
You've done an amazing job of changing the landscape for black quarterbacks because there was a time, I remember a time, there were very few and far between a black quarterback and held back because of stereotypes, but you've changed that.
I'd like to hope that I have a piece in that, right? Providing these
Yeah.
young guys a lot of confidence in order for them to go out there and do their thing. And when they hear no, when they hear maybe a high school or a college coach, that they don't say, all right, I'll just go to a different position. No, that they said that they wanted to be this great quarterback. So being willing to go through these difficult moments in order to be a quarterback. I think that one of the biggest changes that we've seen is that the quarterbacks are young black quarterbacks now are getting opportunities as young men to be quarterbacks. And we've been able to do that and being able to give them the confidence to go out there each and every day in order to be successful. And we are seeing black quarterbacks be successful at a crazy rate.
Yeah.
It's been cool to see. Yeah, it's cool to see.
That's fantastic. We want to remind our viewers that the Quincy Avery Effect is streaming now on Hulu. Quincy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You bet. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.